Well, we both have red flags.
Exactly.
Men and women.
Absolutely.
But the problem is it's also a kazi when we go into relationships. We get into relationships because of commitment.
Yeah.
But as for men, it is for pleasure.
Yo.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Straight from out of Zimbabwe. All I do is.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Matrix Warren MC Mkwambo for day, and we are the Impression Podcast where we talk about anything. And today, we got a special guest in the building, Naomi. Yes, ma'am. How you doing?
I'm good. And you?
Ngewadere
Mkwambo.
ngotambera
Tinodakara fana.
ndimi baba kutsitsika
Tababu maketsoka chete.
masiyere apkerera
Pera
mwamuna
kubata mbafana.
masiya mwamuna ere
Mamuna ariyo ari kumboite zvegarden.
zegadden
Anomboita zvana marwei. Nhasi Sunday kanomboenda out.
Nhasi anoenda atidasungirira pamutambo.
pamutambo
Okay.
pamutana ari pamutana
Anofara here amurorawo.
ii angotamba angobvirofara
Munati ngaatumire mbeu iyaya.
mari dzacho
Munoona zvekuita.
I thank you Naomi for coming through.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
Mkwambo.
very much.
Thank you so
So,
much. Matrix. Finally, I'm here.
we get to meet finally.
Exactly.
Out of a phone for a long time.
It's how many months?
Fighting.
Yeah.
Everything was happening, but finally.
I'm here.
So
and I'm so
kuimbotwa
glad.
kuti atiri vibing mixed feelings
Ukuti atiri ambia nemukwasha.
ambere mkwasha
Alright.
But
So-
ambere mkwasha it all depends sometimes, you know, but that relationship
But we were good. We were good. Yeah.
Sabo.
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
So let's get into this.
Yeah.
So iwewe pakutaura kwatoita,
Yes.
you always say kuti women have to leave a man as soon as they start seeing my red flags.
Exactly.
But I'm asking you, who doesn't have red flags anyway?
Well, we both have red flags.
Exactly.
Men and women.
Absolutely.
But the problem is it's also a kazi when we go into relationships. We get into relationships because of commitment.
Yeah.
But as for men, it is for pleasure.
Yo.
No.
At most times.
No.
So this is a kusika like companionship, even marriage and stuff.
I think it depends with your mindset as a man.
Or maybe it depends with the men you've been meeting anyway. Because sometimes
disagree.
people tend to generalize. With you, maybe you've been meeting jacks, what, then you say,
It's
all
true.
men are dogs.
It's true. In a sense whereby, yesterday I was just talking to a certain lady and she was like, Naomi, the guys you have been dating were wrong. And I was like, am I a person anotora zvinhu? But I have tend to see kuti at times we just don't have to only lean on one side and say kuti varume ndo vane red flags. Only, yeah. But it's both sides.
So like, you know, let me just jump in, man. I'm a big man, you know.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Congrats on that one.
Thank you. So, you know, sometimes it all depends. Sometimes, you know, I'm always talking about red flags.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's some things that we tolerate due to love. You know,
Yes.
there's some
But
things that we
here
tolerate.
she's saying, kuti, women are supposed to leave as soon as vaona my red flags. But then us, we are supposed to tolerate
No.
you guys.
You know what? There's some
What about Batoko
there
red
are some
flags?
red flags that you can tolerate.
Exactly.
And, you know, at the end of the day, you
Uh-huh.
know, you can change. You
Yes.
know, you can like what I believe. Like usually, most of the time, you know, if you see red flags, it's better for you to just show your parents. You know,
Exactly.
to say, okay, I think you have been missing a
Last
BCD.
chance.
I'm giving you.
Bitch,
the last
I'm watching
chance.
you, bitch.
I'm watching you. You know, by that, you know, you don't
Yeah.
have to just keep dressing.
Yes.
And, you know, at the end of the day, you're 10. Although 10 years and you're 2.
But, you know, handisati ndambosangana nemukadzi anenge achipraisa varume. Almost vakadzi vese ndotaura navo kana vasikana. They always say men are dogs, men are trash.
You know what? These
Hapana
women,
pana ambosvika pameeting vakadzi vachiurirana.
these women, they love us. big time.
It's a true fact.
Yeah, these women, they love us, but they don't want to show. Like sometimes they don't want to go to the church because the moment.
So why are they always complaining? He did this, he did that.
But right now women they're like messing up more than men. It's now
The reason why I would like to chip in on that one, in the sense yakuti, if we look at the regime yana maivedu,
okay,
right, in our generation, the AMA 2K or the 21st century, how men respected women is different from now. You see,
I think women do respect women.
No,
all of a sudden you think you can challenge us now.
The reason why you are saying women are no longer respecting men is because you are thinking of this equality system that is moving this era. But ikoko kwakutorone era yairwadza. Yevarume nevakadzi. But we are just trying to fusion the old system and the new system.
I think there are like wakadzi almost can be that chance
exactly
to say
anything.
To say things,
Do you know kuti vakadzi kudhara kana kutotenga spoon cheko mumba, they had to go through the father.
Okay.
You see, so that one was a difficult system. Now I can do things on my own, but I can just pass the judgment with babe, I just did this.
Oh, now you don't need men.
We need you, but in certain areas.
So where is feminism coming in now?
Feminism.
I have a problem with feminism.
we need men. We need men.
Of us
okay,
like
let me try to bring this thing in a way, Yaguti. If you look in the Bible, Adam and Eve. Adam was given his own responsibilities.
Today's Sunday, so
yes, it's Sunday.
That's
amen.
Adam was given his own responsibilities,
yes.
right? So was Eve. So men back then would compress women that you don't have any responsibilities.
I'm enjoying this podcast today, yo.
Yeah. Women don't have any responsibilities.
Naomi, different people. Ashley,
and I love it when we invite women, because women, they have so much emotions. They talk. Remember
it's not emotions, but we have to speak out from the heart.
Mary Jane. Okay.
So that alone, we have now come to a system whereby women cannot open up of who they are.
Oh, okay.
We now have a place, a domain where we can say up and open.
Okay.
So what's your biggest red flag? Let's say when I was dating my woman, she used to say, if you cheat, I will give you any chance, another chance. What's your biggest red flag?
That is my. It's not a red flag. It's a crime, man. It's like
a crime. You get arrested.
It's not just any crime. It's like that bill I have pass a patriotic bill. If you do it, I'll kill you. I'll send you to prison for 20 years, 40, 60. That's the minimum.
So what's your biggest red flag?
My
like to from my person, like
the first person, Well, I think I'm not learning.
Even
but
even you can forgive.
You can still forgive that person to say
I can forgive, but I won't give you a chance. That's the
you just let it go and
I
then
just
you
let
move
it go.
on.
Then I move on with my life.
So what is it with you ladies? Like let's say I cheat, right? Then I come back to you and say, okay, Naomi, I know I messed up.
Yes.
And can you give me a chance? Then you say, okay, I'm gonna give you another chance. Like another chance it doesn't be
another chance.
So you say I'll give you another chance. But this is not something that is coming from your heart. You say, okay, I want to revenge. So, like, are we not supposed to just sit down to say, okay, Clemens, you messed up, right? After you messed up and everything, okay, Tatoran and everything, I see my feelings for you, right? It's better to move on rather than to say, okay, Clemens, you have messed up. Zoka back. Then, you give me part of it. Give me.
Well, I think men and women are just two different people. The way we are created and the way we are raised is two different.
No, I differ with you. In I think they can forgive you.
We can.
Because somehow in their DNA, they may not know this thing, but in their DNA they know the men are like polygamous by nature.
But you know what with ladies?
Yes.
Matrix. Your lady has number feelings for you for sure.
We are a turn or 10 off. If we go off, we are off like Zesta blackout.
But for you, that's why sometimes Matrix maybe, I'm not saying those with you, but let's say like wakomana what they do vanokwanisa musikana
Yes.
but then they agara pasi you can't give more decision more especially mukomana to say you
No,
late
I think
ane my red flags now ane my red
Yes,
flags
yes.
murambe still you will be surprised to see matrix akufamba futi na
Exactly.
I think
But I
those niggas is desperate, bro.
no
It's
Sarah,
not desperation,
no,
but you be loving
the
the person.
only
you love the
reason
person
no, the only reason any nigga should stay with a woman I'm cheater is only pakuti I wanna maybe you don't have a next
Every
pussy
person
to
is
fuck.
given a second chance.
If you
Why
have
why
somebody
is
to
God
fuck
giving
with-
us second chances?
but you know what with Naomi
Yes.
she can move on and she can move on
I
She
can move. I can
with
move
ladies
on.
Matrix,
I don't believe
even,
it.
Matrix, even
Well,
muri
I am
Mumba,
here. I'm sitting here.
Matrix,
I'm
even
one
muri
person who has
Mumba.
moved on in life.
No, but have you ever like cheated on a guy and he still said, Naomi, I love you, I fuck with you, let's continue.
Well, I cannot say that happened to me. I can only say that happened to a friend of mine, and she's still happily married.
She cheated in marriage.
Yeah.
Gee. Oh. That's
It's a
crazy,
matter of the
bro.
heart, the condition of your heart.
I think it needs like a medical examination.
No,
That's
the
what
medical
people say.
examination is not needed, but it's
What
a
happened?
matter.
What
Well,
happened? They called in a pastor. Pastor comes.
they
in and
yeah,
says,
they
"You know
they have
what?
counseling.
Fuck counseling, bro. No one is counseling me. And that will ruin them cards. For real.
Well, the reason we have to look for is what happened, what transpired.
But
Who
nigga,
contributed
we
for
don't
that action
care.
to happen?
We don't
And-
care what happened.
We do.
anchinwanji sikaregerera mukadzi kana achita
It's true.
of course zvinhu zvinorwadza it's actually difficult kunyatsogara
Yes.
because munhu anongasongodzoka but still needs zvakamboitika
You just don't have feeling for that
maybe
person.
you don't even know if that person is still
Still
thinking
doing
about
that, yeah.
To this pussy yakauya ikadyiwa ndiripo. So maybe munhu achakudya futi,
zvinokubata
Zvino-
mupfungwa
So
futi
like us varume tiri vanhu vanofungisisa nekucalculata
Depression,
story.
yeah.
So I encourage you to ukawirirwa nemukadzi, just move on. Because zvinhu izvo zvinoramba tichikahaunda always. Even sometimes maybe
What if the person deserves a second chance?
Hold on. Maybe marriage,
Yes.
maybe mane wana 3. Wabva wazobata mukadzi wako achihura. Now you start to question kuti first born iyi ndeyangu here.
kuti nashe mugabe
Uzvona.
The $300 DNA test.
but like ndakambodzwa something hanzi like with ladies like she can cheat you for like 10 years usikazvinozvibata but murume can cheat for 2 weeks obva wabatwa
That's our nature. We hide. We hide.
they keep things this way
Okay,
Yeah.
let's move on. Let's
Yeah.
move on. So I have a question for you.
Yes.
Why is it that women cannot be honest about their body count? It's something that they struggle to do.
It's because at times we would have lost
Like, I
count.
can walk around and say,
and sometimes taluka taluza
Mnabaluza count.
You'd have lost count. James, John, Peter, Bartholomew. Yes.
oh the disappointment
Well, actually,
disappointment
yes, the 12 apostles. Well, the main reason why we don't really want to share our body count is because of the shame and the guilt.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to be seen as a cheap vessel.
and also like to your men it's something that is really
Yeah,
difficult,
it's
you know.
difficult to
Something
share.
that's really
Yeah,
difficult,
because after telling Matrix today, I have 100. You'll be like, I'll be I'll be disvalued by you.
with like we live like Mutare is not a small city
Yes,
but we live in like so it's like the next person
exactly.
the next person.
So she's gonna be dating this one. She's gonna be dating this one.
Akamborara nemukadzi wako it's actually
exactly.
it's actually difficult you
Yeah.
know
Okay.
yendapo automaka munhu wese
Okay. So tomboti musikana calculate maths yacho. Akati body count yake maybe it's 5. Reality inonge richi.
10.
Wow. I mean no multiply by 3.
yeah,
Wait.
or even 20 you want to make sure that they
I double the portion.
Oh,
That's a fact.
Times 3 or times 4.
Not really. Not really.
Especially when
Do you know the reason why we women, when we get involved intimately, we do that thing with emotion.
Not the one night stands, bro. Now you're lying, bro.
Well,
Naomi
you are a man.
all
No, you are a man.
But like,
even if
Can you tell me with
prostitutes, let me tell you, even if prostitutes, as much as they're saying that is their work, agara ega so
they have emotions.
Yes.
I
What am
saw
I
that
doing? What am I doing? Okay, is this it? But apana zokuzviita because it is there.
but Naomi,
But
why
like
why some other girls like why they can easily lock up their phone but they cannot easily lock their legs.
These are feelings, my guy. These are feelings.
Matrix,
Keys don't move. Keys don't feel.
So you know what?
Okay.
It's a matter of self-control.
Girls like boys, they can actually sleep with girls, but like to say, let me see your phone. Give me your phone. You see a lot of passwords and everything. But it's Matrix. The Matrix.
Well, it's because of what we have done, what we have portrayed.
Okay.
Or
So are you actually saying that sometimes as women, magagara, monotombo like a reflector?
we do
done,
many times.
then the guilty conscience
yes,
catches on.
yes.
But like for girls, it's very difficult. For girls, it's very difficult. Like let's give an example. Let's say high school. Those people like those girls that lose Umandara, baby,
Yes.
it's not like it's good to coma. It's very
easy to forget.
But from Scotland,
it is our dignity.
It's actually difficult. Kuna good one my guys, right now, change needs right now,
Yeah, it's because of
cheaper.
it is because of how we are training our
That's
kids.
why I even question one so I know maybe kuna mango factors, but with the way pussy is so available nowadays,
you know what, parents, they're now saying, yo, eat but we say this
exactly, or maybe condomize.
It's because you're allowing all that.
Okay,
You yourselves.
Us
Don't.
women.
Yes, you are. Okay.
As
The thing
men or
the
as
thing
what?
with me is the reason why. And then I was asked at one certain point, why, Naomi, is it you don't favor having friends who are ladies? I love learning men. I love learning the mindset. Their mindset
Because
is
men
so
are
unique.
easy. Men are,
Men, you're not easy. You're very difficult.
No,
You are
like,
very difficult to learn. The reason why nowadays I am fighting for men to understand a woman is because I really want you to know your value. Because
but
you
it's
men, you don't
hard
value
to
yourself.
understand a
If you
woman.
value yourself, you can value a woman, because a woman is part of you. If you cannot value your ear by putting a stick in it, it means utasuda kunzwa.
But Naomi, sometimes as guys, sometimes zinonzi chawaitira umwe waziitira.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So like kana uchindira ndokuda. Yeah.
But
Those
the
numbers
way you are portraying nowadays, Yekuti, you have cheapened a girl child. It's so painful.
It's
She's
not like
making
that.
herself cheap.
At the end
No.
of the day,
iwe alright, kana takakura tichinzi mwana ndewenharaunda, kana ukaona mwana wepa next door achiturunura dish ukamutsiura ukamurova, mai vake vakauya ubvati maita basa, mai Matrix madini matsiura mwana. Why can't we do that nowadays?
Naomi, right now, with ladies, sometimes you can date someone who has no timber. Like these girls will say, hey, I have a crush with Matrix. Yo, Hasaraki.
Absolutely.
Sometimes they look for number.
nigga is
Sometimes they
nice.
look for number ya Matrix.
Yeah.
And they text Matrix.
Yeah.
To say, Matrix, hi, how are you? My name is Nindi.
24 hours, I'm
what,
in, nigga.
You know what?
24 hours, I'm out.
Yo, Matrix, I usually see you with your girlfriend. Seems like you love your girlfriend. But
Very cute.
very cute. I love you.
Not inspired.
Not inspired. Everything. Next thing, I'll talk about the Matrix. Next thing, what?
No, she'll be like, I do talk chiva guys, I'm not inspired. I
Yeah.
wish I had somebody like you.
Now
Exactly.
there, no,
No.
That's the
At the
statement.
end of the day, you know what? Like Matrix, I don't know if it's kind of okay, but like at the end of the day,
It's an opportunity, bro.
no.
Nigga, you smash and leave, bro.
the count, yo.
Exactly.
Why smash? The next
Why
thing.
smash? Because it's there.
Why smash?
It's a resource,
And then
bro.
paunaita mwana wako Matrix or 4 digger, I'll be like, let your daughter be smashed so hard.
At least one
So-
of us was smash waga.
so-
So that you can feel
So for me, maybe
the embarrassment.
I think I cheated on 3. I think don't cheat on 2 boys.
No.
Two
Have
boys
girls.
and
Have
one
girls
boy.
so that you can feel.
2 boys and 1 boy. 2 boys and 1 boy. But when you think about it, the way you are smashing, no, I want 2 boys and 1 boy.
2 boys and 1 guy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so my next question is,
Yes.
people are always saying with the social media is the reason why I'm a 2K I fucked up generation.
Yes.
What do you think with this social media and I'm a 2K? Do you think social media is like one of the vices that is
It
fucking
is
up
destroying. It is destroying us in a way whereby I remember. I think is it a month ago. I posted. I quoted this letter from FB. And it was a way whereby people would write letters, like how our old people would write letters to each other. You know, babe, I love you, this and that. And it was so unique in a way that I loved it. Like, so internet has taken space of that value. Imagine Gudala and I remember I had a guy who liked me in primary school, wrote a letter and just put it inside the book. And when you open the book, it'll be like,
School love stories, yo.
so when you go back home and you just open that paper, it was so fun. But nowadays it's just like, what's up?
But
Hi, babe.
Nowadays it's
But
like,
I think for me is
I like your ass.
No,
I want
no.
to smash.
I think for
It's
me,
destroying
I
the
think
real
for me
value
is,
of
the effort, let's say effort in writing the letter, and also you still remember like you sometimes used to pay for the stamps. And
Exactly.
everything.
Even-
the effort, the distance. Sometimes there were
Yes.
no combis and everything.
Yes.
You could walk a distance to your post office. It was the effort for me. Even Nigashika, you just understood it. Okay, even Murumaru town. Do you still remember when I'm there? Shana Kunos town and Mama Musha. They used
Yes.
to send my letters and everything.
Yes.
And I saw everything is okay. Naga's farmer ball. It was the effort for me. But right now it's easy.
right now it's not
Just buy
easier
your-
and it's now
Side pressure, because one thing I've noticed about social media is people are posting their fake lives over when they're posting their real lives, but kune umwe ama 2K scare pressure. I want to look like Naomi. I
you
want
want
to be
look like me.
14.
Do you know where
I
I'm
want
coming
to
from?
move.
What all my titty?
Exactly. I want to move this way. I want to move like
Why
maybe then
why
when you see this hakuna, but wait.
inene hanguka if I would really want to object and put a request, it's for internet to be removed.
No, nigga, our podcast needs internet. What are you talking about?
Reason, maybe we can downsize the elements of internet, because right now it's destroying
What of
our
protecting?
kids.
What of protecting some sites and everything? But
Protecting with the
you can't.
Kids are wise, bro.
kids are wise.
You can do.
You-
Let's say, you
I'm
can't
holding
say,
a phone. I'm holding a phone which is being built by a 3-year-old.
So like you can't even say okay, WhatsApp like if I'm not by age
I think
19.
No,
I think
you
do
can't.
that.
You can't even, because
I think-
kids are now watching pornography
Yeah.
at the age of 2-3.
Exactly.
So I think in some way, as much as we're trying to put measures, Deguti, it's effortless, because now the world is dynamic.
There's something, but there's this song I can remember. The Freeman XQ, Wanakwa Gogo.
Yes.
So it's very difficult, more especially girl child. Fish like my resources are longer chilega. But for a girl child, like say for a girl child or common or what. Sometimes there's no take up behind my walls a bedroom.
Exactly.
That's really cool with me.
Yes.
Was the moment like putting my
Anonzwa. Exactly.
Sometimes punishment is what a parent would just do just because like we are now living life
In the
by
new
social
way.
media. You want to show a new way. There's some things they would do to dressing your mom and
But she might not see it kuna moms, but mother next.
I always say
She's a hoe.
I always say let's say nikaita mwana wangu mskana, then like achikura ndokasomupfekedza a bum shot
Yeah.
ari let's say mudoko 1-2 usati matrix akana machipfeka bum shot up to grade 7 afoma anozomuti
And my kids will be Arabs, bro. Gamins.
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 Oh.
So it's
No, that's a
actually
problem.
difficult. It's,
I doubt, because at school she'll be wearing the bum shorts. When she's at home, she's wearing the
Nigga, I'll be
garments.
there, nigga.
I won't be there 24/7. Never.
People will tell me that. That's why we
Ah,
they
in this
tell me.
era.
I saw and stuff.
In this era.
But sometimes, you know, there's a big problem with parents. You know, my one Naomi will be like against this, you know. I know Naomi, but that was just leave it. Just leave it. She's my own.
But
Yeah.
but usually those not our moms.
But
When
like,
I'm dad, they'll be
sometimes it's
angry.
sometimes it's opposite, Martin.
Hey, but it's red
Leave,
though.
she's my only daughter. She's my only
Hey,
daughter.
hey, hey.
She's
Yes,
only
ndine
my
kawa
only-
okay,
mujwe.
okay,
Ndinoda kuunza mombe kazi nenge zida ujigiwa naye.
All right, okay, let's move on. So we also need to talk about this thing, Naomi.
Yes.
Let's talk about death, because a lot of people are dying, and recently you lost a friend,
Yeah.
Tamax.
Yes.
How much did his death really fuck you up, like mentally?
Mentally, it destroyed me. I don't
Okay.
lie. May his soul rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
It was a kid I knew for a very short time, but it seemed like we knew each other for a very long time. I was still holding an office at Shumba Complex. Every day when I would go to work, he would make sure he'd greet me. He'd have his own ways of
It was
greeting
so
me.
full of life.
He was full of life, full of vibe, and you know, when I wasn't told about the accident. I only had to see it through another cousin brother of mine, through the post, and I was like, I was now asking my
What
brother,
the fuck happened?
what happened? He couldn't even respond. I asked the people that I used to work with, Pashumba Commerce, they couldn't explain. I asked the cousin sister, she couldn't even say anything. And I was so devastated that I felt like I lost a second uncle in my life, because I lost my uncle when he was at that same age.
Yo, as for me, like that, you know, I lost my childhood friend, like, you know, went to school from grade 1 up to form 6, we're doing the same community and everything. It's actually difficult, you know, no chema or chema.
Yes.
You know, like already, like, I have a brother, Black Forest Media, but you know, like, we're like and you know, he was like a brother to me. It's actually difficult, you know, when you receive a call to say, I don't know.
Yeah.
Then you just receive a picture, but you know, at the end of the day, just ignore the picture. You say,
And
no, it's
and the
not
most
life.
difficult thing
And,
that
you know,
that devastated me was the high hopes that we all had as people that loved him, the recovery. Then the next thing you just hear he's gone. It's
Pampacho
really,
munotoenda kuhospital mona mnachitonga kutoita ball.
yes.
Then you go home.
so
it's no case.
that's what usually happens with Batara. You know what? Like sometimes to end up Basa and you know just walk in, you have your meeting and everything, and you know the nurses will be saying, no, that's not
Okay.
Is improving, and the
Yeah.
next, like let's say around 2, that person is gone.
I remember when because when the body came at home, coffin rakashika ndiri kumba. At first when because I had to spend the whole day there kuti ndimirire body kuti oye. It seemed like no, I think it's jokes.
Jokes, yeah.
But when the box came, I was like, so you're telling me that guy whom I used to dance with Mo Passage Kubasa is inside? So that alone crushed my soul that much that I couldn't breathe. I couldn't talk. I couldn't eat.
But what's up with our generation? You know, that's what could like generation and everything. It was rare, very rare. But you know, with our generation,
I think it's inya yakuti. I would like to bring this up: spiritual forces. Yeah, some may not believe, but there are now forces that are coming into our lives due to this internet and social media kind of a thing, and it's affecting satanic forces majorly. And satanic forces, they target young people. So due to that, young blood is going.
Okay.
Yeah.
And speaking of appreciating people watching our page, just give us like a short Father's Day message, because today is Father's Day. Boom, boom, boom.
yeah.
Thank
Same
you so
part
much.
logistics.
Thank you. So actually I wrote this message.
Okay.
Shout out
Early
to
hours.
same part logistics.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I wrote this message early hours of this morning. I was really tired. I had some errands that I was doing yesterday. So I woke up this morning at around 4, 5 a.m. So this is the message dedicated to all men. Every man is a father.
Yeah.
Every man carries kids in his loins. So this is
Matrix Mkoma.
Okay, Carol, don't mind him.
so this is to fathers and fathers to be. The theme is fatherhood. This world would not be filled with people if there were no men.
Absolutely.
Indeed. As much as we give praises to women, so should we give to men. Have you given a thought about a shield? Yes, it's not used all the time, but when its time of use arises, you will see it's important in your life. There is a need for all and sundry to reciprocate the unlimited love fathers have given to the world, be it through words, poetry, music, and of course gifts. Fatherhood is a job that requires depth of character, commitment, and due diligence. There is a generalized template, rather superfluous, on fatherhood. There are those small specifics that make one a real father, worth being celebrated. Providing for your family financially and emotionally, or being there for your family, is generally terms of sanctified. As William Shakespeare once said, it is wise a father knows his child. Thank you, our fathers, for knowing us and loving us. Dedicated to all fathers and fathers to be, from Classic Touch.
Amen.
Classic Touch.
Finally, somebody's appreciating men.
I love men. I love men. I love men.
So, Papa Sira, talk about your business, Classic Touch event.
Classic Touch events.
In short, Classic Touch came into being after I'd gone through a phase of life that was disturbing. I never thought I could be this. I never thought I could be where I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the vision came into being in
God be the glory.
Amen. Amen. It came into being in 2019, but effectively it started its operation on the 9th of June 2020, and it is the same date I was born as well.
Recently you celebrate your 3 years.
3 years
That's
in
Mama
the
KK.
I had to eat it myself and bake it myself because Matrix told me to bake. So I didn't want people to get sick.
Okay, so what kind of services do you offer?
Okay, my services, the services that we do provide is equipment hiring, is exclusive decorations. We also do cakes and catering, photography and videography. We also have makeup artists. We also have MCs like Mkwamba for the year. We also have like I said, makeup artist.
I'm a DJ also, so
Of
you
course.
can help me.
Of course. And the DJs in the house as well. Yes.
Exactly.
And what we cater for lobolas, we cater for maroros, birthday showers, baby showers as well, bridal showers.
Divorce parties.
No.
No.
I don't recommend divorce.
Yeah.
We don't.
So like let's say if I call you to say, okay, I want to divorce my wife, I need a part.
Exactly.
Won't you come?
It's not about you believing.
I'm
It's
offering-
not
No,
bad.
you should
I'm
take us
offering-
back past Pemuti
I'm offering you a lot of
we
money.
were not there when you said, babe, I love you.
Okay.
Yes, so take us back there. Engagement parties as well as funerals and memorial services.
Alright,
as well
so-
as church functions and corporate events.
All right. So, pa social media, munobatika papi.
On FB is Classic Touch Event Planners. On Instagram is Classic Touch 2021.
2021 and
Yes.
That COVID.
Yes, it was in COVID. Yo.
You know, COVID yakauya nemukuti vanhu vakatangofunga vakatamaidza
Yeah,
even my artists
yeah,
you've seen they
yeah.
made a lot of hits now just because that was the time yekuti vaigara semageto youths, you know,
Yeah.
Tet, watching
so Naomi,
Thank you.
thank you for coming.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Finally.
Finally.
Mhm.
I also
Okay.
not mention my number if you want to get hold of me.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes, because I need a guy. Yes.
You need a guy.
Yes, I need a guy.
Yeah, we have Black Forest in the yellow building.
Thank you, babe. We have to go to.
You're
to
not
Big
dating.
Forest.
But he has a lot of red flags, though.
Don't worry, I'll finish them off.
you know this guy, like, you know, commitment, yeah, it's a big problem, you know.
Don't worry, I'll sort it out myself.
But let's say okay, Matrix Tauro page
It have cha maisambano anzi cha
Chachuka
kwati.
tichibva tasiyane namba dzedu.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Let's say, do you believe, like, let's say, you maybe you can love this guy, and you just see that this guy, parudo cha focus dagacha, commitment and everything. I don't go there.
Yes.
You go to a point where okay, instead for me with this up and face, so let me just teach this guy. And for
We
you,
do that.
How do you take it? Let's say, no, but I have this one guy Rambi on him Scaroti. Each and every time he used to dress formal.
You have to flex.
No casual.
Nigga, where's your chains, nigga? Where's your sneakers, nigga?
Dripping.
You need to
Dripping.
You need to drip.
You can be serious all the time.
As this generation is full of they spend a lot of money dressing it dripping instead of like preparing for marriage and everything. Lobola.
Yeah.
Lobola is
But still, I'm kind of, baby, we can't like spend too much to get a marriage. She'll be like, nigga, you're boring, nigga, take me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're boring just because it's for memories for guys. It's for
and one
memories.
thing bitches don't know is that
No,
this is the Impression
it's for
Podcast, and time is up.
I have one question.
Yes.
Naomi,
Yes.
let's say follow. I heard like you said you do lobola ceremony and everything.
Yes.
So usually, is it guys or girls?
Niggas are cool.
Nowadays it's men. It's men. Men are for fronters.
But no other two
Akutonga because ndiori kwenda.
We are the Impression Podcast. We are out.
Now we are out, so make sure you subscribe.
Like
Our Facebook
share.
page, you like. And we are out, bitch.